those of you just coming online, welcome to our Wednesday night experience. I'm Reverend Richard Burdick, and I'm here with Michael Burke this evening. We're excited about a wonderful evening of adventure, of traveling, journeying inward. And so I invite you to begin that process by just preparing your heart and your soul as you find your spot where you're going to be sitting for this next 45 to 50 minutes. Allow yourself to be fully present to right now. We'll get started in just about 4 minutes. Once again, I want to welcome you to our Wednesday night experience. We're going to be slowing the music down just a little bit. We'll get started in about 2 minutes. Ease into this moment. This now moment is the only place that God exists. Make yourself comfortable in body, heart, spirit, and in mind. We'll get started in just about 2 minutes. Good evening, everyone. Once again, welcome to the Unity North Wednesday night experience. I'm Reverend Richard Burdick, and I'm here with Michael Burke. We're here every Wednesday, creating a sacred container and space for you to go where you need to go and to be who you need to be. This will be an evening of stillness, of chanting, of poetry, of silence, and just a deep, deep exhale of our spirits and our breathing. If you're ready for that kind of adventure, I'm going to begin with this song. to begin to ask you to think about the council of elders. Tonight, I'm inviting you to bring into your circle and into your field a circle of great minds throughout history, great spiritual teachers, sages, and prophets, the council of elders and ancestors, whoever you decide to bring into your circle. Let that be the foundation of our meditation this evening. And in doing so, we will all know God in God's many forms. Take a deep breath with me and let this song begin our journey. Out beyond horizons of thought and space and time is a place where mystics play, a place beyond our minds, far beyond our senses, but still within our reach. We'll find there is a window to all life's mystery, a place of co-creation, the home of the I am, a place of purest being beyond the words of man. Let's travel there together and know that we will find a home of true nirvana in the eyes of the divine. And we shall know God, we shall know God, beauty and forgiveness, unity and love. We shall know God, we shall know God, joining here together, exploring the beyond. We shall know God. Take a deep, deep breath with me. Allow yourself to maybe close your eyes and to begin our journey. Second verse. Out beyond the limits, defining me and you, we'll follow all the paths, leading everyone to truth. And we shall be awakened to the possibility that the good that we are seeking is seeking you and me. God is just as big as we're willing God to be. Let's wake up to the vastness of this new reality. There is endless power beyond sight and smell and sound, waiting for discovery, waiting to be found. And we shall know God, we shall know God, beauty and forgiveness, unity and love. We shall know God, we shall know God, joining here together, exploring the beyond. We shall know God. And so with another deep, deep cleansing breath, let us set an intention to know the presence of God this evening in God's many forms, and begin to picture around you your council of mystics, the council of elders and sages, a wisdom council of great minds that have walked this earthly journey before us and will walk this earthly journey after us. And let that begin to create a circle as you continue to breathe, a circle of light. You can invite anyone into your circle. Perhaps a beautiful being that only you know, who touched your heart in such a way. Bring them in. Invite them in. Somebody who guided you or helped you or elevated your awareness. All the great spiritual masters are here. Breathe them in. Bathe in their light. Soak up the goodness and let it seep into the pores of your soul. And so, with a deep picture, a clear picture of these beings all around you, just breathe. Just breathe. And as you breathe, your heart rate begins to slow. The body begins to find a place of peace and ease. For you know within this circle you are safe. Here in this circle you are completely receptive, open, living life wide open. And look around the circle and recognize the light within the eyes of Buddha or of Krishna, of Muhammad, or of your father or your mother, or of Rumi. Perhaps another great poet is in your circle, Michael Burke. Bring them in. Bring him in. Feel their heart. Feel their compassion. Know their essence. A teacher that perhaps helped you become who you are today. A friend who was there in your time of need. Welcome them in to your counsel. And behold the light as it shines from each of these beautiful, beautiful masters. Breathe. How the light shines from the masters. How the light shines from the masters. How the light shines from the masters' eyes. Look deeply into the soul of all the masters, of all the great ones, and recognize that you are among their ranks. You are among the circle of truth. How the truth shines from the masters. How the truth shines from the masters. How the truth shines from the master's eyes. Continue to breathe. Continue to receive. Continue to relax. And continue to know that in this circle of safety and wisdom, of peace and of great love, that all the questions of your heart shall be answered this evening. All our questions shall be answered. All the questions shall be answered as the light shines from the Master's eyes. How the light shines from the Master's eyes. In this place of peace, allow the Masters to begin to speak to your heart.
The Masters speak to us all through vibration. Let's talk about vibration. Everything vibrates. Everything is vibrational energy coming together in a magnetic electric compendium of force that we actually don't even know. We really have not quite figured out how the godzillion vibrations all form into something called us. You and I. How do we fit into the eternal circle of elders? How do these infinite vibrations actually coalesce? What is the real definition of these combinations? What is the unified field that creates everything? And how do we fit in? This seems to be beyond our understanding. It's truly an inner standing of our interior, our inner selves. A truth that is deep within us, but is also all around us. These vibrational combinations create us, create all things. And each of us is a unique combination of vibrations, a fingerprint of frequencies. We are all a certain vibrational imprint, and possibly in the future, we will know one another by our vibrational imprint, our frequency fingerprint. Not only because in the future some machine may do that, but more than likely our own physical, mental, and spiritual receptors will perceive an imprint of people, and we shall know them by the truth. By the truth of their vibrational field as it interacts with ours. And we'll know immediately if they're in a state of grace, if they're awake, alive, aware, being true to themselves or not. Masters recognizing masters. The perception of this vibrational imprint shall be in our ability to being aware of it, to be brought to what we would call a penultimate recognition of someone's true nature. And really even beyond that, we shall know if they're vibrating as one with the one, as one with the all. And we shall do this through our own immaculate perceptual powers, our own vibrational power of thought. The perception of and assimilating with the power of our thought, interacting with the thoughts of others. Divine entanglement. Divine entanglement. Which really goes beyond thought, into actually becoming the space where you know you already are that connection. It's quite possible. It's quite possible that the Council of Masters is already seated in our souls, awaiting our return. When we claim this as a truth inside our being, it starts to reflect as a truth outside our being. This is what will speak to us, or rather unfold as truth within us the council of masters within each and every one of us, inside of us.
Let us take all those faces, all those beings, all those energies that we have pictured outside of us, and bring them where they truly dwell, inside, as we remember within the sacred silence. All the ancients dwell within. And with a deep sense of oneness with our circle, we feel and sense and know that each one is just a unique manifestation of the one, of God. All the ancients, the right face at the right time, all the friends or teachers, everyone within the circle was the right person at the right time. And begin to see each one of them removing the mask of human identity. All the masks throughout history begin to melt away. All the masks that might be in the future begin to melt away to reveal God and God alone. The pure essence, the pure life, the pure being. Om, Om, Om. The mask that is Jesus becomes the Om. The mask that was Buddha begins to melt and becomes Om. Krishna and Muhammad, Baha'u'llah, Lao Tzu, all the masks begin to fade and live as Om, as one. And all that remains is the name and the nature of God. See those people in this moment, the circle that surrounds you, with all the masks being removed, revealing light and life only. Om Allah, Om Yesu, Om Buddha, Adonai, Om Yahweh, Om Krishna, Om Spirit, El Shaddai. All melting into the one, to the Om. Om Allah, Om Yesu, Om Buddha, Adonai, Om Yahweh, Om Krishna, Om Spirit, El Shaddai. Om Allah, Om Yesu, Om Buddha, Adonai, Om Yahweh, Om Krishna, Om Spirit, El Shaddai. Om Allah, Om Yesu, Om Buddha, Adonai, Om Yahweh, Om Krishna, Om Spirit, El Shaddai. feel and sense and know God and God only. Om Allah, Om Yesu, Om Buddha, Adonai, Om Yahweh, Om Krishna, Om Spirit, El Shaddai.
The energy from the masters and elders and mystics speaks to us in vibration. This energy is already speaking to many right now. They feel it in their gut. They feel it in their heart. They feel it in their whole being. This is an art. And like any other art, the more you do it, the more adept you become at it. And that to me would be what many ancient texts referred to as alchemy. Alchemy is a sacred art. And the alchemy within each one of us is a gift to every one of us. The true alchemy of our existence is that we can transform ourselves into gold. And gold, in this case, represents light. The ideas around alchemy were bastardized many times as a process to turn some other element into gold. Well, I don't think it's about that. It has nothing to do with transforming earthly material into gold. It has to do with the gold within us. It's about transforming into light, transfiguring our very structure into the gold of God, the glowing light from the Spirit of the Creator, the brilliance of Buddha, the essence of Jesus, the all of Allah, and the most divine Christ of all, known as you. It's time to wake up the innate physician within each of us. We are guided by the divine doctor who is truly within ourselves to start vibrating as vibrations that calibrate through our inherently embedded sacred geometry into a living expression of Christ consciousness. And thus we realize deep in our hearts, deep in our souls, we are truly connected. We are actually much more connected by the space between us than we are by the actual vibrations within us. So many more vibrations exist between us, between you and I, between us and all matter, that we can teach ourselves, or rather awaken ourselves to the vibrational energies that for some reason have drawn us into each other's awareness right now. And a lot of times we're not even actually close to someone in physical terms. It's just that the space between us is so immensely populated with energetic vibrations of a magnetic electric universe that there is no separation. You are whatever you are seeking. You already are that. These connections come to us all quite often. We feel like we should call someone or say something in that moment about this or that. Well, those are vibrations of truth. The dance of the divine that choreographs our chemistry. It's a shame that we are often brought up to not pay attention to these energetic vibrations within us. Because those are what God is, what life is all about. As a vibrational sound therapist, I honor, respect, and absolutely adore the vibrational energy that creates me and allows me to create energy so that others may create themselves, may tune up themselves, and prosper abundantly through their own inherent sacred geometry as it awakens within them, within their field, within the masters, elders, and mystics that are in each and every one of us. The alchemical existence we are as children of the divine. We are one family. We are one tribe. We are one living, breathing in, breathing out, pulse of perfection. A place is already set for us at the table of a council of masters. It's already set for us. Our seat awaits. I'll see you there. I'll see you there.
The veil is completely lifted. There is nothing between us and the masters. Their masks have been removed, and transformation beckons us home. There's only one mask left to remove, and that is our own. That which we have put between ourselves to protect ourselves, the mask that we wear, a mask that defines us by who we say we are, what we do or what we have. Feel this circle of light standing completely naked before us in God's magnificence and beauty, singing, beckoning us into that transformation, into that truth. Take off the mask. Be who you are. You are beautiful. Feel that counsel of light. Say to our deepest essence, known by 1,000 names, I know your true self, and I love who you are, what you are. Let this song take us into our next period of silence as we unite with the melody of truth, the harmony of the divine, and the song of our very existence. Take off the mask, be who you are, You are beautiful. Take off your mask. Be who you are. You are beautiful. I can see your true self. We're connected by our hearts, and I can see your true self, and I love who you are. Breathe it in. Take off the mask. Be who you are. You are beautiful. Take off the mask. Be who you are. You are beautiful. I can see your true self. We're connected by our hearts. I know your true self, and I love who you are. Take off the mask. Be who you are. You are beautiful. Sit within a moment of stillness as all the masks have been removed and you are totally one with the council of light, of mystics, of oneness.
When I bathe in God's love, my thoughts become clean. They bristle with grace and burst at the seam. My imaginings have no context, for I've never dreamt this extreme. Yet I know that this is truth, for it's so simple and serene. No confusion about the illusion. I am perfect and pristine. I'm in the mind of the Master who made me. That Master's mind, now as me, can be seen. I'm in the mind of the Master who made me. That Master's mind, now as me, can be seen.
in this state of awareness, of oneness with all that is, of oneness with the mind of truth, the spirit of life, the essence of all that is, and the consciousness that all good lives within us. We begin to recognize that we are among the council that is called to transform the planet. And so now, in this moment, I invite you to invite someone who needs to remember into the council, into the circle. Gently stretch your hand out to somebody who has forgotten, or somebody who is so grounded in the human condition that they have become blind to the truth. You become the Master's eyes for them. You become the Master's truth and knowing for them. And as your hand is extended and you bring them into your heart and into the circle, these are the words that you convey without speaking a word. I'm here to remind you of your magnificence, to help you awake to all the wonder that you are. I long to show you all the joy you're worthy of. I'm here to remind you how much you're truly loved. You are the eyes, the hand, the feet, the soul, the spirit, the life of God, reaching out to a world in need. Nobody is excluded. And your reach is infinite as you sing and hold these words. I'm here to remind you of your magnificence, to help you awake to all the wonder that you are. I long to show you all the joy you're worthy of. I'm here to remind you how much you're truly loved. As the circle sees us, we see the world, and we discover a treasure that was always there, that perhaps we had missed at first glance.
the power of discovery. We find it in each other, but we also find the true depth of it within ourselves, because we are one. I appreciate the way you are opening up to me in your own special way. The walls that house your concerns are allowing me to see over them. Mostly because my walls are learning to crumble. And my vision, no longer obscured, can see clearer all the time. That to love you is to accept you. To love you is to support our growth by releasing what doesn't help us grow. To love you is to support the way you are letting go of not letting me in. The way we can open in moments can give us years of reasons to love one another. The way you meld with my existence and show me countless lifetimes where we have loved one another. You are one of the most radiant treasures I have ever found. And as I unearth chest after chest, and you open lock after lock, I find in each part of you the very heart of me. I find in each part of you the very heart of me. And I love you. I love you for loving me the best you can in every single moment. And I love you for loving the power of love, the power of us, the power of discovery. We discover it within each one of us.
As we behold the world becomes. And the deepest recognition that each of us is a part of the circle, inseparable. Those easily recognized as the mystics, and those that are still waking up as the masks come off. But we belong to each other. And we are giving birth to new realities. Let this be the great awakening, the planetary awakening of each of us, remembering we belong to each other as God's offspring, as the offspring of God's goodness. We give birth to a new reality. We're giving birth to the one. We're giving birth to God. We're giving birth to the one. We're giving birth to love, bringing forth our truest essence, bringing forth God's goodness, bringing forth our truest essence, bringing forth God's goodness. We're giving birth to the one. We're giving birth to God. We're giving birth to the one. We're giving birth to love. And as we begin to make our way back into a human reality, we bid the council of beautiful beings adieu for now, with a sacred vow and promise to carry them and their energy with us at all times. And their final counsel to us, with a voice so soft and sweet and low: stay awake. Don't forget. Stay awake.
Don't go back to sleep. The breezes at dawn have secrets to tell you. Don't go back to sleep. You must ask for what you really want. Don't go back to sleep. People are going back and forth across the door sill where the two worlds touch. The door is round and open. Don't go back to sleep. We are in the mind of the Master who made us, and that Master's mind, now as us, can be seen. Don't go back to sleep.
And so as we prepare to come back to this illusory world of human construct, breathe once again, deeply. And that each breath be like cradling a child in your arms. You are that child. You are that breath. And wherever you happen to be, gently remind yourself, stay awake. All is well. God's got this. You've got this. We've got this. And so I invite you to open up your eyes if they've been closed and to bring your attention back to the room that you were in and to just breathe deeply. And know that that peace that we felt, that awareness that we've known, is not contained in one moment in time, but it is the ultimate reality. Bring it into your world. I hope that this time was valuable to you. I hope you enjoyed Michael's beautiful poetry, a little bit of Rumi thrown in there at the end. If you enjoy poetry, we have a night of Rumi coming up in the back parking lot in just a couple of weeks, the last Wednesday. We are taking sign-ups, but it will be a restful and peaceful time of remembrance, everything we've remembered tonight, and 1,000 things more. In the back garden, we have a beautiful Persian meal that you can purchase for $10 and be in the meal of community and family, a council of elders, a council of mystics, all with the same view of you and you of them. If this had value this evening, I'm going to invite you to take a moment to express, one way or another, financially, your gratitude. Text to give. You can donate on Facebook. You can mail a check in. It makes a difference, and it is making a difference. All of the team that has been putting together various ways for us to connect, that's a way that we know that we are reaching your heart. It's a way that we know that we're making a difference. And it's a way that says that Unity North can truly continue its great work. Today, we were here as a community, and over 165 families received food as a result of the council of volunteers that came to feed those people so that they would not go hungry. If what we do here every Wednesday night or every Sunday morning or with all of our streams has value because you're not going hungry, say thank you in the best way that you know how, and know how grateful we are for your donations. So we will conclude as we normally do with the song, "And I Thank You." I thank you for the love you give to me, and I thank you for the love that you let me be. Council members, sing together as one for the world. And I thank you, yes, I thank you for the love you give to me. And I thank you, yes, I thank you for the love you let me be. One more time. I thank you, yes, I thank you for the love you give to me. And I thank you, yes, I thank you for the love you let me be. For all of those of you who watch in California, in New York, in Florida, in Chicago, and everywhere in between, we're glad you're part of our family. We're glad you're part of the circle that is Unity North Atlanta. And we thank you. Gratitude to Wes, who is here every Wednesday and Sunday up in the booth, making sure you can hear us. Gratitude to Michael Burke. Have a blessed and beautiful week. Our board of directors will be with us on Sunday, sharing their wisdom. I hope you will join the stream. Have a beautiful and blessed night. Namaste, everyone.